Okay, so we shall now learn about Rajya Sabha elections. So, while discussing Rajya Sabha elections, we should first understand two things. Number one is that prior to 2003, what happened, and after 2003, what happened. So, after 2003, two main changes were introduced. After 2003, two changes were introduced. What were these two changes? So, these two changes were primarily, so let us say on change one and change 2. So change 1 was primarily that our candidate had to be an elector in the state from where he was to be elected. So he was to be a candidate from his own state, candidate from his own state. Whereas after the change, it was made that he must be an elector but from any parliamentary constituency. He must be an elector but from any parliamentary constituency. So this was the first change we introduced. The second change was that instead of secret voting, as in the case of president, it was now opted to be open ballot voting. So it was now open to be open ballot voting. So it was now converted to be open ballot voting. Now, what is open ballot voting? In open ballot voting, what happens is after the submission of the vote, the elector will have to show that ballot paper and he will have to show vote which special, or let's say which party has been voted for, or which political party is he be supporting. So in open ballot voting, what happens is an elector has to show the ballot, has to show the ballot, has to show the ballot after casting his vote. After casting his vote. So let us also see some other information related to Rajya Sabha election. One is the representation of states. So what do you mean by representation of state? It says that the Rajya Sabha MPs represented by the Council of States, otherwise the Rajya Sabha, are elected by the elected members of the state. Are elected by the elected members of the state. And when we say elected members of the state, we are talking about the MLAs. And at present, the total number of seats is fixed to be 250. And out of this total fixed seat to be 250, India now has 245 members in Rajya Sabha. Sorry, 240 members in Rajya Sabha, and out of this 245, 229 are from the states, and 4 members are from the union territories, and 12 members are the ones which are nominated by the president. Are nominated by the president. Now, going further, the mode of election, we already know this. So the mode of election here will be proportional representation system, proportional representation system, which is enhanced by single transferable vote through an open ballot system. So these are the points related to Rajya Sabha election. That is, prior 2003 and after 2003. So after 2003, two main changes were introduced. The first change was that the candidate can be from any parliamentary constituency, and the second change was that instead of secret ballot system, now it was open ballot system. Also, representatives of the states, which are the representatives of the council of states, are elected not by the people but are elected by the elected members of the state. These are MLAs, and in total, the maximum number of seats restricted is 250. At present, India has 245 Rajya Sabha seats, out of which 229 are from the states, and 4 are from the union territories, and 12 are nominated by the president. And the mode of election is proportional representation system based on single transferable vote in a open ballot system.